about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not.
Hello friends and enemies. I got tagged in Behind the Booktuber Tag by Tamika recently, and I've been wanting to do this, so it's kind of perfect. It was on my list like to get to this year because I do like sharing my a little bit wild strategies for how I produce my content, and tend to have at least 2 videos a week, if not 3. And that is a lot of organization, which we're gonna get into. I guess let's dive into the questions. What kind of camera do you use? I use the Canon G7X Mark II. It's the same camera Books and Lala uses and a lot of other vlogger channels use. I did used to use a webcam, and I would try to use my phone, but I was never thrilled with the process of using my phone, even though I have an iPhone. Just sometimes transferring files is a pain in the butt, and I really like click and go for vlogging and videoing, which is why I use the G7X. I broke my other G7X and replaced it with a new one because like that's how much I prefer this camera at the end of the day. Like it just works. I feel like I always look good in the lens, like the viewfinder comes up to the top, so I'm not looking over here to be sure I'm in frame. I'm still looking at you, but with a quick glance I'm able to see like, yes, it is indeed tracking my face right now. Yeah, so that's what I use for my camera. Okay, then what additional equipment do you use, or do you use any additional equipment? I do. I have a ring light, which is behind me. I actually don't point it at my face. I use bouncing to get it to light me. So I point it at a door over here. I'll show you actually, why not? You're gonna see my laundry room. Let's do this. Right. So as you can see, I use this ring light over here, and it bounces here, and then it hits me, and then I always have these 2 lights on. It's not a ton of light because I'm just in my loft area before my bedroom. And then hold on. And then I have this tripod, which is, I think 63 inches, and yes, I film and stand. So I use my tripod as well. This is like the medium size. I'm only 5'3", so I don't need a giant camera tripod to be on camera pretty easily standing. And that's why I use this Amazon Basics tripod. And then my handheld tripod is the Manfrotto tripod. It came with my camera in a kit. That's it. That's all I use. I really, I would like a different handheld tripod at some point. Something maybe a little more compact, but it works. It works for me a lot, and it works really, really well, to be honest. I do not think you need to invest in a ton of money though to start a booktube channel or YouTube in general. You can definitely use your phone. And if you have bad audio issues, you can just use earpods or get a lavalier mic, which are the ones that clip onto you. But I feel like my audio is okay, so I've not invested in any upgrades in mics. I do have a Yeti microphone from when I used to be a podcaster, and used to do Twitch streaming. So I do use that for like any voiceover stuff I do. But yeah, that's my additional equipment, and it's definitely not fully necessary. I just don't have natural light in the area where my bookshelves are, where I like to film. So a ring light was the best solution. Oh, okay, I love this question. Scripted or spontaneous? I'm a 50-50, so I always have some kind of notes, usually, whether it's what book titles I want to talk about, or just kind of general ideas I want to touch on. Certain videos are much more scripted than others, but it's never like a full script. It's not like word for word. It's like, here's this tweet you're going to talk about for Romancelandia Monthly, and here are the key points you want to hit on that tweet. And sometimes I even pause while I'm filming and we'll pull up the tweet and read it again, make sure I'm getting the message that it's intending, and then share it back to the video. So yeah, I'm kind of like 50-50 on that. I'm definitely not fully scripted, but my videos, I edit a lot of it because there's pauses like where I'm just like, and I start off from the space while I think about something. How many takes do your videos take? Generally 1. Some days I do go to edit a video and I decide I hate how my face looks, and I delete that video and I refilm it. Welcome to having a body dysmorphia and being a recovering person who had an eating disorder. It just happens. It varies. I usually sometimes will walk away and not delete it. It just depends, but I have refilmed a couple videos when I've not been happy with how my face looked, or maybe I felt the camera was off a little bit, but it's not like constant. And I do, I guess my takes are usually when I flub words or I feel like I said something weird. I just pause and take a breath, get a drink of water or Diet Coke or Coke Zero, whatever I'm drinking at that moment, and then I take a breath and I go right back into what I was saying, so I can just clip, clip, smash it together. And on that, I would say I film maybe, including thumbnails, 1 to 2 extra minutes, maybe 3 on most videos. So what you're getting is not that edited overall, honestly. It's very like me taking out awkward pauses, but not so many that it's like robotic, and me taking out word flubbings, and then my like minute of thumbnail taking, give or take, depending on how long it takes me that day to get something I like for a thumbnail, because y'all, that's difficult. If you use music in your videos, where do you find it? So I use Epidemic Sound because I am married to a musician, and it's very hard for me to find music I like on my videos. And I tried the trial of it, and then I did a study group for them, not study group, a thing where they get you together and get your opinions on stuff. I did one of those and I got through 2 months free. So I kept the service after that. It's $15 a month, which is not cheap, but for me, YouTube's a hobby, and it's a hobby I really, really like doing. So that money is worth it for me, but I did not invest in it until I was close to 500 subscribers, I think. And that for me was just kind of like I want something extra on my channel. I want to step the music up, because I was spending so long searching for songs I liked in like the free library stuff, and I could not find crap I liked. Again, I'm a super picky music person. Like, I like all music for the most part, but for me to pick music for my channel is so hard. And then yeah, I found my intro song on Epidemic, and it was just like, game over, we're doing this. I'll link in the description box if you want to join and get a free, like, I think 1 month trial. Do you think Epidemic is worth it if you're going to be doing a lot of vlogs or things that include music? How do you make your thumbnails? Okay, so previously I was using Adobe Spark, then I switched back to Canva, and I do really like Canva, except for the fact that it's like always tempting you into paid. Then I got an iPad that does Procreate, and now I make almost all of my thumbnails in Procreate with Fonto, it's called. And it just varies. Sometimes I'll upload it into Canva and add some stuff too. I'm pretty, I feel like my thumbnails have been an evolution so far. Thumbnails are hard. Like, thumbnails are very hard. I'm always curious at what thumbnails like have a high click-through rate on videos, because I don't feel like it's ever the ones I expect. So yeah, now I do the Procreate and where's that app at? Fonto. It's this app right here, and I use that pretty much exclusively, and then Canva occasionally as well. I try to keep my thumbnails pretty basic. Okay, what do you use to edit your videos? I am an Adobe person, and I hate it. Wish I wasn't. I may eventually switch to a Mac and go to Final Cut, but I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I have been using Adobe products forever, and I used to get a free membership through my job, and all of my friends, I have a ton of friends who are designers and in graphic stuff, so I'm very easily able to like get help from them if I'm having an issue. So that's what I really like about Premiere Pro for me, and then also the vast amount of resources available on like YouTube for training and learning things. It's expensive though. Like, I spend $20 a month on my suite for Premiere Pro. I get all of the Adobe products for that. I have the student discount, and yeah, I like it. I really like Premiere Pro. I do not like iMovie. Plus I don't have a Mac right now anyways, but I hate iMovie. So it's pretty much that or Final Cut, and I don't like any other editing software. I'm fast. Like, I know how to edit in Pro at this point, and so I'm just able to like get through it, versus a different software where I'm like, what am I doing? Now we have any tips, tricks, or hacks when it comes to editing or filming. All right, y'all, I'm gonna give it all away here. This is the secret sauce for my channel. I have a spreadsheet. I will post a screenshot right here. I plan my videos out as I think of them. I start scheduling in videos. I am usually planned out at least a month ahead. I have a schedule, and I have this absolute need to stick to the schedule / post that many videos as I have scheduled for that week. So that's what I do, and I mark when I filmed a video, I mark when I edit it, and I mark when it's scheduled and when it's live. I also use a Trello board, which I'll put a picture up of right here, and I pre-film. So I have a goal to basically be pre-filmed 2 weeks out, which is 4 videos total with my current schedule, since I'm doing weekly reading vlogs, and those I don't pre-film those. Those are week of. events. So I finish filming those, I edit them, and I get them uploaded. But usually my current schedule is Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. So my Sunday and Tuesday videos are pre-filmed and scheduled at least a week out, at least. I try my very best not to overbook myself to the point at which I'm unable to do that. So like it's one reading vlog a week period, whether that's themed, general, etc. And then my 2 pre-planned videos that I can film ahead. Like this one, I am actually filming this ahead right now. Like I'm filming this video in September, y'all, and you're gonna see it in October. That's what I do. Like it helps immensely. I also like have high pressure on myself to perform when I do this because I like YouTube. I like doing booktube videos, and it's stressful to film, edit, and post in the same day. So I've just taken that equation out for me, and I instead take the time to plan a schedule, script things, and film, edit, and then schedule. Also, I just like that because it gives me time to sit down and read instead of, you know, editing or trying to rush to film something. Hence how I read 200 plus books a year and do booktube as regularly as I do. But yeah, I'm just like, I am that person, right? Like if I say I'm gonna do this, that's what I'm gonna do, and I feel shitty if I don't do it. All right, yeah, so that's my biggest thing. And then editing, honestly, like carve out 20 minutes a day. And if you pre-film and you carve out 20 minutes a day to edit, like 3 days a week, you'll be in great shape. My other thing is if you pre-film and edit right away, and you can remember all the things you need to edit out, it makes it so much faster. But yeah, I just, you know, get familiar in your editing software and like learn the shortcuts. That's my best advice. And then figure out your style so you just know that like that's what you're doing. Okay, and then in your opinion, what makes a good video from a production standpoint? Lighting and audio, 100%. If you are well lit and your audio is good, I'll watch your video. Those are my 2 biggest pet peeves, lighting and audio. And I guess that slightly editing, I don't want 20 seconds of you staring off to the distance while you think of something to say. But I also don't want you so edited that I feel like you're a robot, if that makes sense. I'm a picky bitch. Not really, but like I just think those are the things that make a good video. I think a good plan and just doing it. Yeah. So that's my behind the booktuber tag. I'm gonna tag people in the description box down below and on Twitter. But I can't wait. If you want to do this video, please do, and tag me in it because I'm seriously so nosy. I love these videos. I love knowing like the behind the scenes of booktube. And I know that's not just me, like I'm just nosy like that. Like I like people who post videos about like their analytics and what they make. Like I'm just nosy. I like seeing your equipment and your gear in your filming area. But yeah, I post it, tag me so I can go watch it and comment. I love seeing all this stuff. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I will be back in a few days with more romance content, not tags. And be sure to subscribe if you're new. What else? Boy, oh boy, I forgot already. Oh, be sure to look in the description box for links to everything I talked about today, including links to all of my social media. It's in that link tree, which I just use because it's short, easy. Yeah, so click on that, check it out, and I think that's it. I will see you soon. Bye.
Really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know.